Good evening, traders. Today's Wednesday, January 18th. Markets are closed. Everybody knows what happened today. We had a big retracement day. And what you're looking at here is the 5-minute chart. But today I'm going to focus on the fact that actually technically, it's still not bearish. You'll be like, what? Just follow me around the room. We'll get to those slides in a minute. Technically, it's still not bearish. I need to see more data tomorrow to confirm if it is or not. But you're going to be astonished that, actually, yeah, it's technically not bearish. Okay, let's get to the next slide. What you're looking at here is the matrix. That's where we are. That's the big red candle so far. This is the weekly chart. So, you know, are you assuming we're going to have even more red down here and then another weekly red down here, and we're not going to find support at this blue line here, or find support at the weekly SMA 20? See, just be careful what you assume, right? So I'm going to just say this. Don't focus on the price action. And I'm going to show you some examples, perfect examples of why price action can and does lie to you. We call them head fakes. We call them pump and dumps. We call them bull traps. We call them bear traps. It doesn't matter what direction. Price action lies to you. That's why you need to look at MACD and RSI. I'm going to show you a lot of examples today. Well, maybe not a lot, but examples that when I make decisions to get calls or puts, it's like it's 80% MACD RSI and 20% price action. Okay, so I'm going to show you that actually on the next slide right here. So a couple things to clarify. Here's the reason why I don't care for patterns. I don't care for rising wedges as you see here. I don't care for cup and handles. I don't care for inverse head and shoulders. I don't care for double tops. I don't care for it doesn't even matter. I don't care for any of those patterns, because those patterns rely on what? Price action. And price action lies to you. Let me show you an example. Had a comment on one of the videos today that we double topped. Actually, we quadruple topped. Here, 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 and here. And at what point would you have made the call that it's going to go down? At the first double top here? You would have gone another 2 days of losing trades. And if you trade options, man, you'd be down like 90% by the next day. Okay? So I day trade options. I can't look at a price pattern double top. In this case, it's quadruple top, because it's hitting the channel 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, I can't place a trade off of what I perceive to be a rising wedge, because I'm a day trader. At what point do you call this rising wedge? Like right here? Oh, it's supposed to go down. Okay, let's get your puts in right up here at the top. Next day, oh no, it went higher. Oh no, it went higher the next day. Oh no, it's going higher even today until the very end. See what I mean? Price patterns are so imprecise. It's like me asking you, hey, what's the temperature outside today? And you just answer, oh, it's hot. Okay, how hot? It's not precise. I can't look at a rising wedge, and I can't look at a double top, quadruple top, and know when to enter and exit trade. You don't know. So if I'm a day trader, I can't sit on a losing trade for 1, 2, 3 days in a row. I might as well swing trade then. See what I mean? So that's why I don't look at price patterns. They're not precise enough. And I'm going to show you detailed examples. Here, if you want precise, here's precision. You are coming up on a major channel top line. that 99.99% of the trading world is unaware of, because I just drew that line like last week. 99.99% is unaware of that line that we were tracking to the last how many trading days? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. See that? And if you want more precision, the reason why it was getting squeezed is because the EMA 50, this is the 65-minute chart, yeah, EMA 65-minute chart, is squeezing it. It's forcing it to make a decision. It's coming up. It's coming up on that channel trend line. But the fact that it made 4 attempts at it does demonstrate strength. Not weakness, but strength. Okay? So this is how you precisely describe what's happening. Not a rising wedge or a double top formation's coming. Okay, that doesn't help me out. That wouldn't help me 2 days ago. Okay? So I'm going to show you the next slide, actually, examples of that. Of me relying only on the MACD and RSI to make decisions and to tweet out recommendations, not price action. In fact, I warn you guys on Twitter, do not, right? Watch for the head fake. You know, we're at resistance, right? Just watch it. Don't rely on the price. You've got to look at the MACD and RSI. That's going to tell you the true answer, because price action lies to you. Okay? So, one other clarification point, that it was perhaps understood that I missed this bearish divergence on the MACD. So, this is not bearish in the sense that it's getting weaker. This is bearish because it's getting closer to the trend, to the massive trend line right here, and especially the 1 week EMA 50 and the 1/8 matrix blue line. All of them just at once. It had to make a decision. See, that's a more precise answer, for example, than just, oh, well, it's a rising wedge. Okay? So, now, I'm going to show you this in the next slides too. This is not necessarily bearish, because if you would have started calling this bearish, like at this point, oh, this is lower than that, how many losing trades would you have had in a row? See what I mean? So you can't look at the hourly MACD and make decisions either. It's always at the 5-minute. It starts at the 5-minute. I've been preaching that to you guys since, I don't even know, can't remember. 5-minute, 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 5-minute. Not the hourly, not the 4-hour. The hourly just gives me an idea. The fact that it's still above zero. Remember yesterday, I made this call yesterday evening. It was rather, at this point. I actually said in yesterday's video, you could check it out. I said, guys, that's not bearish. It's not bearish. You can't be near the zero line and call that bearish. Okay? And what happened today? Since yesterday when I made that call, I said, that's not bearish. We double topped. So that was a precise statement that I made. We double topped. That's not bearish. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you exactly the moment that I was calling it out on Twitter on the 5-minute chart. I was like, you guys, well, this morning's video I put out, what did the video's thumbnail say? Head fake squeeze. Because I saw bearish divergence. Finally on the 5-minute chart. Okay? Prior to today, on the 5-minute intraday charts, there was no bearish divergence at all. And I'm going to show you yesterday's slide where I said, you guys, I don't see bearish divergence here on the 5-minute chart. Okay? So, all right. So that's all I wanted to explain about that. I hope that's clear. You can't make trading decisions, especially a day trader like me, on the 1-hour MACD. Because even if you'd recognize that this is lower than that, and you would got puts in like right here, you'd have been in trouble for 1, 2, 3, 4 days straight. Yeah, your options would have gone down to like, you'd be at a 90% loss. probably by the next day. So that's why you can't make trading decisions on the hourly MACD. Just the fact that it's still above zero. The reason why, again, this is important. The reason why this is trending down is because you're getting closer to the resistance line. See, the reason why this is the highest right here is because that's not that close to resistance line. The reason why this point is lower, look up. Oh, that's getting closer to the resistance line. And that's getting even lower because that's getting closer to the resistance line. The closer you get to the resistance line, the lower it's going. So it's not that it's getting weaker. It's like, well, it's getting a major resistance. By the way, this line goes back to 2002. And this line has dogged in the markets for all of 2022. So these are significant resistance points that I've been calling out. Okay. All right. So see this here? This includes today, and this includes yesterday, and this is what, the day before or whatever. I don't know, maybe in the morning. Met resistance, at resistance. Look at that. Baited. Bears trapped. I called for these bull traps. Bear trap. Head fake. 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago. I realized all of these calls that I made were based off the 5-minute. You could see it. So, I gave these all of these charts that are in the thumbnails. These are 5-minute charts. They're not the hourly stuff. Oh, maybe this one is, but that's to show you the resistance. Okay? So here's another 5-minute. So, on Twitter today, here's just another example. This is what I tweeted out this morning. Still bearish divergence. Prices going up, RSI going down. I was throwing out that warning to the Twitter sphere. Still be careful. Although it appears it's resolving to the upside, look at the RSI, bearish divergence. I was not saying that all of this week because there was no divergence. Otherwise, I would have said it. I would have said, y'all be careful. Okay. So, what did I also say? Continuing on. Watch the RSI more than the MACD in this situation. Make sure the RSI follows price action to confirm it's going north. Right? See, there it is. There's bearish. Bearish. Well, this one's following price action. But this one is not. Okay? So, and rightly so, K Auto Transport pressed me. He said, what do you think it's going to do? Up or down? Just give me an answer. Up or down? And that was my response. I said, man, my answer is best 50-50. I see bearish divergence on the MACD and RSI. Okay? So I wasn't painting it all rosy and everything's going to be okay. So I did, I've been tweeting it. Bearish divergence, RSI, watch for that. And I did say, I see bearish divergence on the MACD and RSI. When K Auto Transport pressed me for an answer. That's fine. That's cool. That's fair game. Okay. So, K placed puts based on my answer. And he would have done pretty darn well today. I know a couple of you guys got some other puts too. Okay? So, I didn't miss the call, did I? I was still precise. I said, this looks bearish, guys. So I didn't miss it. Just like all those other days, I said, you guys, this is a head fake. This is a bear trap. This is bear bait. Okay, all goes back to the 5-minute chart. Not the hourly, not the larger time frames. It starts at the 5-minute. Okay? So, yes, and this is from this morning. This is, the 5-minute down here. 5-minute chart. Gap up. Price going up. MACD's flat. RSI going down. I said, oh yeah, here we go. We did not have this formation all of this week. Otherwise, I would have called it out. I would have said, watch out. I would have called it out. We did not have this type of divergence all week on the smaller time frames. Okay. Now, this is yesterday. Yesterday. See? Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. No divergence. That was when I called, you guys, this is not bearish because I circled. Remember this? I circled RSI. Didn't go below 30. Didn't go below 30. This was yesterday evening. And then what happened, guys? Today we double topped. See what I mean? We went straight back. We went straight back up to the top right here. Well, this was yesterday, but we went straight back to 400 today. So yesterday I said, you guys, this is not bearish, and we went back to 400. But then I also made the right call at the moment today. I said, you guys, I'm starting to see bearish divergence here. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Whoop, went down. Okay? So it's just all about being precise. And I'll ask that rhetorical question back to you. How in the world are you going to, would you have made these calls correctly? It's a rising wedge. Oh, it's a double top. Really? We quadruple topped, guys. You saw that. It was not a double top. We quadruple top along that channel. At what point would you have made the call that this is the top that's going to fall? And why not the third top and not the second top? You see my point now? You cannot follow price action. You have to look at the MACD and the RSI to confirm if the price action is lying to you or telling the truth. You have to get confirmation. Okay? So, 1 hour chart. Here's why I say this is the 1 hour chart. It's not bearish, guys. -2 for SPY. This time I'm showing you SPY, not SPY futures. In the past I showed you SPY futures. I'm going to show you SPY this time. The MACD 1 hour chart, the bull bear line is -2. We haven't quite touched it yet. We haven't gone below it yet. Okay? So you can't say it's bearish yet as of tonight. I have no idea what futures is going to do tomorrow. I have no idea. Might wake up and now it's not -4. Okay, well, that solves that one. We settled that matter, didn't we? Okay? One more slide. SPY 4 hour chart. SPY 4 hour. You guys, that's still above zero by a good ways. You gonna tell me that's bearish? It is trending down. But how do you and I know where that's gonna stop? You don't. Market makers might have some other plan. They might stop that sucker right at the zero line. Just when you and not me, because I don't subscribe to the emotion behind the falls like today. Some of you, I'm not going to say all of you, some of you are already in the bearish camp when the MACD is still above the zero line on the 4 hour chart. Okay? Because just don't let your emotion on your eyes, what you see in the price action that I've already been telling you is manipulated by the market makers. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Just let the numbers and the math speak for itself. It's still not bearish as of right now. But like I said, I acknowledge I don't know what futures is going to do tonight. I don't know what we're going to wake up to tomorrow morning. But as of right now, it's technically not bearish. Just like I said last night, I said, you guys, that MACD is still close to the zero line. It's like, that's not bearish. Okay? So, there you have it. That's my episode for today. Please follow me on Twitter where I'm giving real-time tweets. Helping out the you traders out there who want to hopefully try to make the right call or put at the right time. Please listen to your favorite music as you're trading because I think it matters. It helps you get into the right state of mind, gets you into the zone of thinking. Please give this video a like, share, subscribe, or click to be notified when I release something new. And with that, I'm Agent 000, signing off.